So today we're going to look at how sentences in certain paragraphs or evidence in paragraphs help us infer things that weren't said in the writing. So if we look at paragraph number 7, on the last paragraph, on the last sentence says, these cylinders were less expensive, so more people could afford to buy them. So just on that sentence, after I've read all of the paragraphs, just on that sentence, I can infer that the phonograph, when they first made the phonograph, it wasn't expensive. It was expensive. So I'm going to say, based on paragraph 7, it was the phonograph was expensive, and not everyone could buy them. So, and then I could also say, look at all this. What if I reread paragraph 6 and 7, I can also infer it took a lot of people and time to improve the original phonograph. Okay, so that's just I read the sections and I made an inference or a guess based on what it said in the story. So if you read paragraph 6 and 7, it talks about all the scientists who were trying to make it better, and then how Edison came back and made it better. And then this last sentence says that they made it less expensive, even though it didn't say anywhere here that it was expensive. I can infer based on the last sentence that it probably was, with the amount of time and people it took to make them. Okay, so that's how you infer from evidence from the text. One more and we'll go on. On paragraph number 8, right here, it says, this disc was used to make metal master copy of the recordings. It was easier to make copies of it because it was of a flat design. So just based on that sentence, I can infer another thing about the phonograph. Because the phonograph was round, it was hard to make master copies of music. So that again, I can make an inference just based on what it said on this sentence right here. It was easier to make copies because of its flat designs. Oh, and if I keep reading, it says hundreds of copies could be made from the master. Oh, it was hard to make master copies of the music, and they couldn't make a lot of copies. There you go. So again, I took a sentence and I inferred using that. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the next slide, you're going to read the prompt and make your guess based off an inference. Good luck.